Another walk down. Today is Friday, man. As everybody should know that. But man, these weeks, I don't know why they're going by so fast. I think today is the 12th. So January, December, January 10th. Today is done. Man, we're about 29 days away from January the 10th. So that's why, man, when you occupying your mind, time pass fast, man. Just like that, the marathon is in a little over 3 weeks. And guess what? We ready to rock. Everything going according to plan. Everything's going according to plan. And actually, today was around a little bit hot. Today is around 80 degrees, 78, 80. So a little bit of heat to it. And you know what? I ran those 8 miles real good. I really did. So that decision I made to go back down to 4, well, if everything steady goes right for the next 3 weeks, so we started running 8 miles a day again on Monday, and we've been doing a good job. Everything seems good. Everything seems right. The only thing is I decided to keep the walk down a mile and a quarter. If I do go up with the walk down, it'll probably be when we get about 2 weeks out, because I want everything to go right. And I mean, I say it's going right, but we still got the gym workout tonight, which tonight we're back doing legs. We back got to do the arms. So we're doing biceps, triceps, and legs tonight. I might do a little bit of chest just because. So tonight we got to finish off strong. And I think on Saturday, well, I know for a fact, on Saturday and Sunday, we're going to do a lot of stretching. On Saturday, I'm probably going to walk. I think I'm going to walk maybe an hour on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we're just going to chill out and stretch a lot. I think that's how the plan going to go. So we are 10Xing all of this stuff, all of these workouts. So we're back on 8 miles a day. Only thing is the same is that the walk down, I'm going to keep the walk down right at a mile and a quarter. Tonight, we're going to do biceps, triceps, and legs. But I skipped legs for a couple of days because, even though we ran those 8 miles and we did legs on Monday and Tuesday, I kind of took a break off because my legs was feeling kind of heavy, because I ran 8 miles, went back up to 8 miles, and then the leg workout. So my legs, it wasn't sore, it just felt a little heavy. So I decided to take, as far as leg workouts with the weights, I decided to take off Wednesday and Thursday. And that was a great decision because God doggone me, I'm ready to rock and roll. Tonight, we're going to hit them legs real good. Yeah, that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to hit the arms real good. We're going to hit the chest, light chest. But then we're going to hit them legs really, 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 really good, because we don't come back to the legs until Monday. Because if you don't know, every day is leg day. Even though with the running, I still hit the weights. But then, I got to pay attention to my body and say, okay, today we're going to take off on those legs. The only reason why I did that, though, guys, is because I jumped from 4 miles back up to the 8. And I just wanted to skip a couple of days of lifting weights with the legs just for precautionary measure. And guess what? My legs feel good today. And we ready to rock and roll. So we're going to finish up legs real, real hard tonight. I hope y'all join me on gym night tonight. 3 days training for a marathon. And guess what, guys? If you've been rocking with me on this walk down, we just about the end of the marathon, the main marathon I've been training for about a year. So about a year, because when we came back from the Super Bowl, that's when I was invited to that Chevron Marathon, which was around March. So from March, we kicked it back up in March because of the Super Bowl and because of the festivities. We took a break. If you was on the live for that, you was around. You're mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm in a great mood. Is you listening to what I'm saying? Thomas, is you paying attention? I'm training for a marathon. I'm not mad. I am excited. And man, I am blessed and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm 52 years old, running in the marathons. Just got through running 8 miles, walking another 1.25 miles. And then tonight, we're hitting the weights real hard, Thomas. We're hitting the weights real hard tonight, Thomas. So I hope you come join me for the gym workout. Yeah. I hope you come join me tonight because I'm going to do biceps, I'm going to do triceps, and we're hitting the legs super hard tonight. That's right. And then on Saturday, I ain't going to do no running. I'm going to do a bunch of walking. I'm probably going to walk about an hour. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be another walk down, guys. I'm going to walk for 1 whole hour. That's probably about 3 miles. No, let's see. It takes me 30 minutes to walk 1.25 miles. So it's going to be 2.5 miles. That's how, matter of fact, we might walk 4 miles tomorrow because 2 times around this track is 4 miles. So I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow. But then again, I might do something a little different. I might just take off walking from the house, put on the old stopwatch, you know, because you know with the development of these apps, they got where you can track. So I think I might do a little something different tomorrow. I might just take off walking from the house and just do the walk down like that. And wherever it take us, that's where it take us. We probably do that tomorrow or Sunday, one of those 2 days. But my intentions is to walk, you know, about 2.5, 3 miles tomorrow or Sunday, and then stretch another day, and then keep it going. Let's see. Let's see what the comments say. I have on gray shoes on today. I don't know why it was squeaking. I don't know. Maybe you need to break them in. Maybe you need to break them in. Sometimes that be the problem. Sometimes that be the problem. You got to break them in depending on what you're doing. Depending on what you're doing. You got to break them in. But yeah, appreciate y'all for joining me, chat, on this Good Friday. Thank y'all for coming in and rocking with me. Show your shoes on camera. Okay. Right here. That's my shoes right there. I done put a lot of miles on these shoes, guys. I done put a lot of miles on these shoes, chat. But I'm going to give me some new shoes for the marathon. The marathon is in 3 weeks. I'm going to go and give me some Brooks running shoes. Those are some of the most comfortable, most expensive shoes on the market. So I'm going to go with Brooks shoes. That's what I'm going to run the marathon in. So probably about a week before the marathon, guys, I'm going to go and get me some good old Brooks shoes. And I'm going to break them in. And then we're going to be ready to rock and roll. But yeah, that's my running shoes right there. Hey, you know, because we on this track, you know, they kind of dirty, but they know they running shoes. And boy, are they comfortable. I ain't gonna even lie. They comfortable. They real comfortable. So that's how you know I be putting the work in. Look how they look. That's how you know I be putting the work in. I don't be bull coning, as the old folks used to say. I be really putting the work in, chat. Out here running. And guess what? These shoes, think about it, chat. I was running 8 miles a day. Well, I was running 6. When I got these shoes, I was running about 6 miles a day. Then I went up to 8. Then I went back down to 4. Now I'm back up to 8. And these shoes, boy, they the truth. they really sustained all this training I be doing, guys. They really sustained it. I got to give it to them. And then what's so good about them, all I got to do is wipe them off and get ready for tomorrow. Yeah. Jordan, why you erase your comment, bro? I have, here we go. I have gay shoes on. I got them from your dad. Okay. What makes shoes? I've never heard of no gay shoes before. You know I'm an old man. I don't know what that is, chat. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Cat, I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a great day. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. The end of the week. Nice weather. It's about 78, 80. And man, I'm in a good mood. I bet y'all say, man, he always in a good mood. Yep. I'm always in a good mood, guys. That's just the way it is, man. I'm always in a good mood. That's what happens when, you know, you try to live your life the way you want to live it. You know, that helps with the mental health. You know, that keeps you happy. Always try to live your life the way you want to live it, in the positive, good way. That's why it's always good. You know, when you starting out youngsters, find something you love to do, you know, and earn a living off what you love to do. That's how it works, guys. And always do what you love to do. If you love like me, I love running. I love being on this walk down. I like creating content. I like creating positive content. That's what I'm about. So, you know, always do what makes you happy. Because one thing you don't want to be, guys, is bitter. Because one thing about bitterness and anger, it really messes with your mental health and it messes with your physical health too. Yeah, it do. So you always want to try to be happy to the best of your ability. You know, life happens and sometimes, you know, we get emotions. But if you practice positivity, if you practice being happy, if you practice and know how to control your mind and your feelings, you know, then you could understand what I'm talking about right now. So y'all listen to the OG. You know, always strive to do what you love to do, whatever it is, as long as it's good and positive. And guess what? You'll be happy every day like me. I'm happy regardless, guys. That's what I have learned. I've mastered how to be happy regardless. And guess what? If it's something that make me feel a certain type of way, I gotta get away from it, guys. I practice that. I gotta get away from it. If something gonna mess up my energy, like how I feel right now, if something comes across that messes up my energy, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn around like this here, and I'm gonna go the opposite way. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna practice what I preach. And I'm gonna put the work in every single day. That's how you train your mind. See, the mind is like a computer, guys. The mind is like a computer. You program your mind to what you want it to be. That's how it works. Once you master the development and you understand about the power of a changed mind, and once you master the development and you understand that you control your mind, guess what? Can't nothing defeat you, guys. Because why, Stock Sniper? Because you'll be prepared for everything. Listen to the OG. You'll be prepared, bro. You'll be prepared, chat. Always be prepared and stay 10 toes down, because you never know. And always, your circle of people who you socialize with is very, very, very important. I know y'all probably hear that all the time, but coming from the OG that really lived that, it's very, very important, guys. It's very, very important. It's called learning how to handle people with a long handle spoon. You know what I'm saying? That's not only people, but different situations. Because sometimes you be in certain situations and you ain't got no choice but to be there. You got to learn how to develop your mind, and that comes with growth and maturity on how to handle certain things, guys. And then one thing you got to be able to handle is your emotions. Your emotions. That's what you got to learn to handle. You got to learn how to handle your emotions, and you got to understand what matters and what don't matter. And you got to practice that every single day, every single week, every single month, every single year, every single decade. You got to practice that, guys. You got to practice it. You know what I'm saying? You got to socialize yourself, and you got to raise your kids in that certain environment like that. And guess what? If it don't apply, let it fly. That's how it works, guys. What the chat say? Is my shoes squeaking? Is it because my vibe and my move and my moves, my move? You gotta, I don't know, whenever I get brand new shoes, where if I'm out here running, I don't hear no squeaking, but if I'm on a basketball court, something like that, and I got on new shoes, I gotta break them in. Jordan, you know, that's how you gotta break them in. You know what I'm saying? Just like you go to a basketball court and you go to a basketball game, you hear a lot of squeaking and squeaking and squeaking. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those ball players got on brand new shoes. You know what I'm saying? You got to break them in. You know, that's how it works. That's you know, that's how it works. But yeah, guys, I'm out here on this walk down. Appreciate y'all for joining me, man. I got to keep saying this every time I do this, guys, that y'all, the people that come rock with me on this channel and the people that come rock with this walk down since I've been training for this marathon, I got to thank y'all, guys. I got to thank y'all because I got to thank everybody that come rock with me on this walk down because I've been training for this marathon particularly for a whole year. And I crunk up this walk down. And guess what? I'm in the best shape of my life, guys. I'm out here running 8 miles a day. Now I'm walking another 1.25 miles. And then guess what? I got to go do a 45-minute workout tonight on the weights. And I go through all this stuff with ease. And y'all help me out. It ain't just me. It's y'all, guys. You know, it's y'all, especially the beginning phases of this walk down back in April, May, June, when it was super, super hot out here. A lot of y'all was coming in here rocking with me. I don't care if you trolling or what, any type of comment. You know what I'm saying? That to keep me going, to keep me inspired, to keep on going, to keep moving forward. And I love and I appreciate y'all because I'm in the best shape of my life, guys. See, sometimes it's good. Like when people come in here and say something negative, I tell my moderators, don't block them. You know what I'm saying? Because I take the negative and turn it into a positive because it helps me with what I'm doing right now, which is exercise and training for a marathon. So I thank everybody, guys. I thank everybody. See, another thing, chat, take it from the OG. You gotta practice this, guys. Chat, you have to practice taking a negative and turn it into a positive. You gotta practice it every single day. Like practice, yeah, we talking about practice. You have to practice every single day of turning a negative into a positive, turning a negative into a positive, turning a negative into a positive. You got to get it in your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. And then guess what's going to happen over time, over a certain amount of time. Everybody's different with this process. But once you practice training of the mind of turning a negative into a positive, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be after a period of time, when some negative energy come around, you're going to be able to identify it, and more importantly, it's going to be a turn off, and you're going to be unattracted to the negativity, and you're going to turn around and make a 360, and you're going to get away. That's how it works, guys. Then phase 3 is when you're going to be able to handle, because sometimes you have to be able to maneuver around negativity. You have to be able to maneuver around the energy. You got to be able to maneuver around certain type of people, you know, because everybody ain't positive. Everybody ain't trying to be positive. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it works, chat. Listen to the OG. But once you graduate, because there's levels to this, and once you graduate to the upper level, guess what? You'll be able to maneuver and duck and dodge and weave through all the bullshit in the bubble gum. Hello, take it from the OG. That's how it works, chat. As we come down on this walk down, 20 minutes in, and we rocking and rolling. Appreciate y'all for joining me, chat. It's Friday. Hope everybody had a great year this year. In 2026, guess what, guys? It's going to be the best year ever. It's going to be the best year ever in 2026. Yeah, it is. 2026 is going to be a great year for y'all, chat. 2026 is going to be a great year for us. And guess what? I can't wait for it to get here. I can't wait to 2026 come in. I'm going to celebrate on January 1st, 2026 on New Year's Day. It's a New Year's celebration in 2026. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Chat, I appreciate y'all. I couldn't do it without y'all, I ain't gonna even lie. If it wasn't for this chat and the great people that come rock with me, guess what? I'd probably still be on 4 or 5 miles a day. I wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing right now. I already completed 2 marathons. If you're new to the channel, I already completed 2 marathons. Now I'm going on the 3rd one, which is January 10th, 2026, called the Chevron Marathon. And we ready to rock and roll. And I will be going live this time. And I pray to God that for the Memorial Day Marathon, if you was on the Memorial Day Marathon, my camera person that I had for that particular marathon sucked. I said it. My cameraman that was filming, guys, if you was on that live, my cameraman, see, that's why you have to have everything ready to rock and roll. You can't get emotional. My cameraman got emotional and messed up the whole live if you was on it. But this time, that was for the Memorial Day Marathon. But for this marathon, which is the Chevron Marathon, we're gonna be ready. We're gonna have everything. I'm claiming it right now. Everything with the cameraman is gonna go perfect. That's what I'm claiming right now for January the 10th. Now, you see, you gotta claim some things, chat. You gotta claim it, and you gotta own it. And then you gotta go out there and put the work in. That's right. Cause I'm ready to go. I wish it was tomorrow, but I gotta wait another 3 weeks. That's why I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down and I gotta relax. That's what I gotta do, because I'm ready to rock and roll, guys. I'm excited. I am, I really am. I'm excited. I'm in a great mood. Yes, I am. And I appreciate y'all for joining and rocking with me. And y'all should be excited too. Why, Stock Sniper? Because the chat and this live and me going live, it helped. It helped. So thank y'all for what y'all do. Y'all come, y'all comment, whatever y'all say, I appreciate it. And I love and I appreciate y'all, chat. I really do. I appreciate the people that rock with YouTube. I appreciate y'all. And I don't care if you scrolling up and down and you come roll up on this old man that's exercising in the park, you know what I'm saying, that's talking about earning, spending less, and making proper investments, and, you know what I'm saying, and talking about staying down till you come up. You know what I'm talking about, chat? Y'all come out here and rock with me and keep me going. And I love and I appreciate y'all, man. And I can't wait to January the 10th. I can't wait, guys. I hope y'all come rock with me and come cheer me on as the marathon continues. Yeah. But the main thing, guys, is that the marathon, life is a marathon. Life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. We got to remember that, guys. Life is a marathon. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to maneuver in life. Because guess what? They trying to dumb us down. They want our attention span real short. They don't want you on this live for 30 minutes. They want you on here for 5 seconds and then move on. They want your attention span is short. Because when your attention span is short, you don't pay attention to the details. That's why I always talk about over here. Always pay attention to details. Always watch the film. Why, Stock Sniper? Because the film is always rolling. The film is always rolling. Where is this, bro? Where I'm at? I'm in Texas. I'm in the city called Houston, Texas. I'm on the outside gym. That's where I'm at. I'm at the outside gym, Houston, Texas. Out here putting the work in, getting ready for the Chevron Marathon. Have you heard of the Chevron Marathon? I'm quite sure you have. Well, it is coming up in January. And yes, we are running in the Chevron Marathon. And thanks to the chat, I'm in tip-top shape. I still got a little over 3 weeks left. And we ready to rock and roll. So I appreciate y'all, chat, for everything y'all do for this channel. I appreciate the people that come and comment. Even the people that just sit back and watch. I appreciate you. Cause I couldn't be this in shape without this chat. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, you know, and I'm blessed. You know, I hope y'all decide to come rock with me tonight, because I do work out 3 times a day. Tonight is the gym. So be on the lookout for me at the gym. Come cheer me on, give me some pointers, whatever the case may be. I accept all. That's right. I accept all. Because all it is fuel to keep it pushing. That's all it is. It's fuel to keep going. And understand it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. That's what we got to understand what it is, guys. So as we come down to the end of this walk down, I got to say I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's been rocking with the channel. We're over 8K subs right now. I appreciate everybody that's been coming over here rocking with me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate y'all because y'all could do anything else, but y'all come kicking with me, and I really appreciate it. It helps with my health, you know, because I am out here training, and y'all help me, guys. Y'all help me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So, and then I'm walking faster. Hello from India. Hey, India, how you doing? What else you say? I'm touching myself. You could have kept that to yourself, bro. Pray to God and ask God for forgiveness to get that. If you touching yourself for real, pray to God and ask God to forgive you and ask God to change your mind so you won't have to touch on yourself no more. It's really not, you know, it's not a good thing. It's like a sickness, and you got to ask God, you know, to change the renewing of the thinking of your mind. And then you got to put the work in where if your mind say touch myself, you don't do it. You know, it's a disease that you got to get over. But you got to ask God to help you, and then you got to put the work in. You got to understand that that's not cool. And then you got to once you understand that it's not cool and it's not normal, then you got to work on yourself. You got to put the proper steps in to work on yourself and change who you are as a person. And that take work, and it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I appreciate y'all for joining me, chat. I love and I appreciate y'all. We're at the end of the walk down. But at the same time, earn, spend less, and make proper investments. Teach it to your kids and grandkids. Teach it to your friends and family. And most of all, don't forget, teach it to the world. So with that being said, chat, I love and I appreciate y'all. Till tonight, we're doing biceps, triceps, and legs. I hope I see y'all there. Beat me there, and I'll see you there. With that being said, it's the one and only Stock Sniper. I love and I appreciate y'all, chat. To the next one, I'm out.